Hello everyone, RBI Grade B notification is expected to be out really very soon, and if you want to become an RBI Grade B officer, then this is the right time to hit the paddle. Now the biggest question in the mind of the candidate who is preparing for this examination is phase 1 exam, because you all are very much afraid how to clear the phase 1 examination. So in this video I will be answering 3 important questions. First, when we can expect the RBI Grade B notification, what could be the expected vacancies for the RBI Grade B 2025 exam, and lastly, what should be the right strategy we should follow in order to clear the phase 1 examination. So first I'll start with the third question, that how you should clear the phase 1 examination. Before I start the strategy part, I would like to take some doubts which I have received from you all through messages, emails and on Telegram. The first doubt is, sir, phase 1 is qualifying in nature. Should I waste or should I invest my time in this phase? My answer is yes, because without phase 1 you are not going to write, or you will not be allowed to write down the phase 2 examination. So if you are not preparing for phase 1, whatsoever input you have given for phase 2, it will go in vain. Second is, so phase 1 is elimination round and the success rate or the qualifying rate is very low in phase 1 examination. Sir, is it possible for me to clear this exam even if I'm planning to start my preparation on 11th of June 2025? My answer is big yes. Why? The answer is big yes, because RBI Grade B 2025 notification is expected to be out in the first half of the July month. That means in July 2025, or in the first week or in first 10 days, we can expect the notification. If the notification is out, that means minimum 45 to maximum 60 days will be given when the phase 1 will be conducted. That means phase 1 will be conducted somewhere around first half of September month. So if it is going to be conducted in the first half of the September month, that means if we are planning to prepare for phase 1 examination today, and today it's 11th of June, that means we have bare minimum 60 to 75 days for this examination. So this is the right time, and this is, I would say, the enough time to prepare for your phase 1 examination. But how? That I will be answering very soon. Second is, so there is a vast syllabus for quants and reasoning, and quantitative aptitude as well as reasoning is not going to help me in phase 2. So what should be my strategy? I'll answer that question. Sir, English is doable. My answer is yes. You must target more than 20 marks in English. How you can score it, I'll let you know. Last but not the least is, sir, the current affairs is same for phase 1 or phase 2. My answer is big yes. What should be the strategy? I'll let you know in some time. But still, one biggest question, sir, how many vacancies we are expecting this year for RBI Grade B phase 1 for RBI Grade B 2025 examination? See, no one is actually very sure about the vacancies, but as per the inputs we are receiving, we are expecting the vacancies in a range of 30 to 40. This is a provisional data. We are not very sure, but this is something we can expect. Now, if I talk about the phase 1 examination, so phase 1 examination consists of 4 parts: general awareness, English, quantitative aptitude and reasoning. We all know that. There is sectional timing, there is sectional cutoff, as well as there is overall timing and overall cutoff which you need to clear. So if I show you the overall cutoff as well as the sectional cutoff for the past few years from 2016 to 2024, as you can see, in 2018 the cutoff was 105, it increased to 122 in 2019, and then it fell down to 66, then 63, then 54, and then in 2024 again it is 67.25. Now the question is, so what is the reason that the cutoff has increased in 2024? I'll answer that question. Then my answer to this particular question is, in 2023 the sectional cutoff, as you can see, the sectional cutoff was how much? So sectional cutoff was 15%. Sectional cutoff was only 15%. So sectional cutoff was 15%, which means 12 out of 80, 4.5 out of 30 and 9 out of 60, which has helped many of the students to clear this examination, and that is the reason the cutoff was pretty low, 54.25. But this time the sectional cutoff was maximum till date, that was 25%, which means 25% out of 80, that is 20, 25% out of 30, that is 7.5, and 25% out of 60, that is again 15 marks. So most of the students, they were not able to clear either one of the section, because of which more and more students were recorded and the cutoff has increased to 67.25. Second reason is low number of vacancies in the year 2025. So what we can expect this year? So this year in 2025, your target should be the same, that sectional cutoff is going to be around 25%. And keeping in mind the expected vacancies, you need to target at least 70 plus marks, to clear this examination. Obviously, the overall cutoff, it will depend on the level of the examination, which we cannot pre-estimate, we cannot pre-assume, but one thing which we can pre-assume is highest sectional cutoff which has been recorded by RBI till date is 25%. So this should be your target should be same for 2025, and for 2025 your overall target should be more than 70 because of the number of vacancies we are expecting. Now what should be the strategy? So never pre-assume the cutoff before you attempt the examination. Sectional cutoff is observed always below 25%, but this year, if you're preparing for this exam, your target should be at least 25% in every section. But if you're scoring 25% in every section, you won't be able to clear the overall cutoff, because the overall cutoff is pretty high if I sum up all the sectional cutoffs. So you need to boost your overall marks with the help of your strong areas, that could be English or general awareness. Last but not the least is you need to practice really very hard, because every single mark is really very important if you want to qualify the eliminating round. Now what should I study? Especially if I focus on quantitative aptitude. In case of quantitative aptitude, I would suggest you just follow and focus on 3 units. First one is DI. Obviously many of you will say, sir, DI के लिए तो percentage आना चाहिए, time and work आना चाहिए, partnership आनी चाहिए, income profit आना चाहिए. I would say yes, लेकिन उन units का बेसिक पार्ट आना चाहिए, ज्यादा डिटेल्ड पार्ट या ज्यादा कॉन्सेप्चुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है. इफ यू हैव अ बेसिक आइडिया अबाउट द अरिथमेटिक टॉपिक्स, यू कैन obviously solve the DI based questions. Then focus on number series and quadratic equation. Remember guys, more than 15 questions out of 30 will be asked alone from these 3 units. On the other side, if I talk about reasoning, in case of reasoning you have 2 options. First is go with puzzles and reasoning, puzzles and sitting arrangement, which will cover at least 30 questions out of 60, or cover the rest of the syllabus, which include alphanumeric series, syllogism, direction, blood relation. Along with syllogism, direction, blood relation, you should add logical reasoning, you should add input output. Once you add all these topics, you will be in a position again to solve 30 questions out of 60. So choice is yours. या तो भैया सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट और पजल्स इतनी डिटेल में, इतने डेप्थ में जाके पढ़ लो कि यहाँ पे आप अपने एग्जाम को क्लियर कर पाए. बट if you ask me, I am a bit dicey that whether I would be able to solve these questions in the examination or not. So I would go with rest of the syllabus, alphanumeric series, syllogism, directions and all. So if you are covering this, that is more than sufficient for you in order to clear the sectional cutoff for quantitative aptitude as well as reasoning. But English is doable. You must target more than 20 marks out of 30, because in case you want to score more than 20, you need to do lots and lots of reading so that you can solve the para jumble questions, you can solve the reading comprehension questions. You must add new words to your vocabulary so that you can solve the single fillers, antonyms, synonyms, as well as double filler based questions. And you must go through with the grammar rules so that you can solve the questions based on error detection or grammar rule applications. Once you are done with these 3 units, these 3 sections, then the next is general awareness, which holds the majority, that is 80 out of 200. And this is really very important section, because it will not only help you to solve or to clear your phase 1 examination, it will also help you to score pretty good marks in the phase 2 examination as well. Majority questions in general awareness will be asked from current affairs, So last 6 months current affairs is more than sufficient. But if you think that you are going to start your preparation today, then I would request you at least 4 months of current affairs is required before you go for the examination. If you are expecting the examination the first week of September, that means August, July, June and May. These 4 months are must-do months, but if you include your April as well as March, that means you are in a win-win situation. You will be able to solve maximum questions in this examination itself. Many of the questions can be asked in a static format. They are again derived from current affairs only, and the financial or banking related conceptual based questions are also derived from the current affairs. So what you need to do is you need to focus on general current affairs, which include awards, appointments, obituaries, MOUs, national news, international news and whatnot. Along with that, you need to cover finance current affairs, which include RBI circulars plus SEBI and other regulatory body updates, as well as it include banking and financial world updates. Last but not the least is your ESI current affairs, which you can cover in the form of reports, schemes, as well as the latest Indian economy updates. I'm pretty sure you are attending our YouTube sessions, which is finance current affairs taken by me on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, PIB current affairs taken by Manish sir on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and on weekly basis, Pushpak sir is taking your general current affairs sessions. If you are watching these sessions on regular basis, trust me guys, you will be able to solve most of the questions in the phase 1 examination, and these finance current affairs, PIB current affairs will help you in phase 2 examination as well. Last but not the least is, once you feel that you have completed 50% of the syllabus, then start attempting the mock test. Do proper analysis of the mock test, and how to analyze your mock test, I have taken a separate video which is available on our platform. Even I'll ask my team to share the link of this particular video so that you can also watch it to understand how you should analyze your mock test. Then revise as much as you can and attempt the topic wise section test as well. For current affairs, you need to practice the daily quizzes which are available. You need to practice the daily quizzes which are available on different platforms out there on internet. So try to solve as many questions as you can in order to clear your examination. If you have any doubt regarding your preparation for phase 1, you can post your doubts in the comment section and I will be answering each and every doubts in the comment section itself. Thank you so much for joining. All the very best, and I'm pretty sure if you are determined enough to clear this examination, then you have appropriate time to do it. Start preparing for this examination. Give your 100%, and yes, there is a possibility that you can clear this examination in the very first attempt itself. Thank you so much. Good luck.